BoxeR's army still looking pretty solid on the ground right now, as Yellow loads up what looks like just a small drop. So not the massive, ominous doom drop that that I at least was expecting. And he loses one of these overlords. Oh, he just lost that drop without doing any damage. Ouch, what a drag. And there's BoxeR saying thanks. Yellow looking a little bit disconsolate about that little bit of trash talk. And can't say that I blame him. Yellow canceling some larvae, and yeah, he's going to lose one of his expansions. So BoxeR is getting right back into this. So after one decent drop and one not so good one. Whoa, that is 5 defilers in that group. That is a lot. Very interesting unit composition here. Even though only one is going with the group, maybe this is a bit of an odd rallying. Now 2 defilers with that group. And BoxeR is laying some spider mines again, but Yellow has that overlord to sight for them, which is not stopping him from running a ton of lurkers into them. Oh, that was terrible. That was a really unfortunate mistake for Yellow there. He is going to lose that whole attack. And BoxeR, well, at least he didn't thank him again. But yeah, it seems as if Yellow has really allowed BoxeR back into this with a little bit of clumsy micro, and that is kind of unfortunate. I for one would not mind seeing Yellow win one, and my stream has frozen again. Hopefully that'll be back soon. Like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing Yellow win one, and it's kind of unfortunate to see him lose one like this. And is he taking the base in the middle? It looks like he's got a hatchery going up at that center base on Heartbreak Ridge, which we do not see very often. Now, is Yellow completely out of this? I would say no, but he's fast slipping there, and he's going to have to do something to get himself back into this game. And these mines from BoxeR are being a real nuisance. There's some Dark Swarm, but Spider Mines do deal full damage under Dark Swarm. And these Lings are going to get up among these tanks, but I don't think they're going to survive for long enough to do very much. Seems to have misplaced the Dark Swarm a bit there, which also is pretty unfortunate. Little micro errors from Yellow, who has caught up on the upgrades somewhat. He's at 2-2, but BoxeR doing just so much damage. My stream is completely effed at the moment. There's a plague has gone off, catching a few of these mechanized units, but that is not really enough damage. Hydralisks are trying to push in without Overlord supports. They might get through some of these tanks, but the mines are going to just take out so many of them. BoxeR is showing himself able to weather these attacks from Yellow, which are losing strength with each successive one. And Yellow is not going to be able to hold that expansion at the middle for very long at this rate. Spider Mines clearing up those reinforcements. These mines have been MVP units from BoxeR here, and I don't mean MVP, that Woongjin Stars Terran. I mean like most valuable unit for him far and away. These Spider Mines have really been making Yellow's attempts miserable and BoxeR's jobs so much easier. Alright, we've got a science facility floating around. Is BoxeR going to land it, put a covert ops on it, and go for nukes again? Like in the last versus Yellow game? Like in several of the games that we've seen today? Maybe he will. There goes that hatchery at the center. And there's a defiler that is killed without doing anything. Ouch. Yellow really playing sloppy here. And it is unfortunate. Some more stream buffering here, and it is going really slow this time. But I'll try to keep my complaining about the stream down. For one thing, it's wonderful that I have a stream to commentate off of. And once again, thanks are due to Kentor, who operates the Orange TV stream that is used for Pro StarCraft. Mad props to you, and thanks again for keeping that up and running for the use of the community. Another little paltry drop from Yellow, and Yellow actually seems to have read BoxeR pretty well there, dropping Hydralisk into the mineral line that was flooded with spider mines. So he's able to kill the economy at that base, but suffers some pretty heavy losses for it. That was pretty funny, though. It's pretty a pretty interesting suicide bombing tactic there from NC Yellow. But BoxeR's army is just getting really large. And I mean, Yellow still has a pretty large army of his own, but he has not been able to be very effective with it at all, thanks largely to these mines. That is a good position he's put it in on the ramp, with these lurkers on the ramp under Dark Swarm. But BoxeR is starting to bring his science vessels into play and irradiate the crap out of everything. Nice plague on the vessels, though. So we're getting into that late game stage where now BoxeR is losing his cloud of science vessels, and Yellow still has a decent number of defilers left, so he may be able to make some progress if he can only avoid these spider mines that have been his bane this whole game. I mean, it's interesting to see BoxeR using spider mines like this. His first use of the spider mines was really great, and I think really very much premeditated with his build. I don't know if the economy factored into it as much in his later uses of the spider mines, but it doesn't matter. They have been incredibly effective. And Yellow is just throwing his forces up against waves of mines and tank shells and vulture fragmentation grenades. And it is just not looking good for Yellow at all here. He's going to lose the middle expansion again. He's got a couple of defilers, but it is going to take some really brilliant play for Yellow to be able to salvage this. There's a plague catching a few Goliaths, but while that is going to allow Yellow to take out a couple of vessels, he is going to lose that hatchery. He has, however, made a switch to Mutalisks, and BoxeR's army is looking pretty tank heavy right now, so this could help to turn the tide a bit. These Mutalisks are not going to be screwed over by spider mines, but that irradiate is going to hurt a lot. Yellow finally able to pull that irradiated Mutalisk out and float it over BoxeR's SCVs. So that was pretty clever. Yellow is going to be able to take out a lot of tanks before BoxeR can respond to this. But the big question is, what's the follow-up going to be? Is Yellow going to have enough in the tank to make a good ground push once these tanks are gone? Nice pull of the irradiated Mutalisk again. And now BoxeR is finally starting to get some more Goliaths out, but he has lost a decent number of tanks, and these Mutalisks have paid for themselves. They've been pretty good for Yellow here. So we've got to just keep watching. What is the follow-up? Does he have enough to do anything here?